Hello, everyone. Welcome to G's Corner Podcast, your home of entertainment. I'm here in the studio with my co-host Don Liu,
Yeah, welcome again. We don't come give una normal thing where they always give una. Thank you.
and I get for you men. We sabi if you see these men, they're fresh. To start with, let's welcome lecturer.
Thank you.
And I get just by my side here. If you see this guy fresh, if they tell you say na Nigeria, you go argue. Let's welcome Brian.
Thanks for having me. I'm happy to be here. Thanks for
Oh,
having me.
okay. Today we'll be talking about trending. Wetin don dey happen for Nigeria for the past 1, 2, 3 weeks. The first topic wey you wan talk today na wetin Asha Yusuf talk say every man suppose do DNA. Wetin we think about this thing, lecturer?
Yeah, it does depends on what has been happening around when people later find out that children they have claimed that they were theirs and not theirs. You imagine a man living for like 21 years with children he assumed they were his kids, living with training them from primary, to secondary to university, and finding out that those children were not his, and it's actually traumatizing. So with that happening, every man ought to have checked, because it may not be that is maybe a woman is sincere or is cheating that result to paternity fraud. It may as well as being that the where they had the maternity where the child is giving birth to, it can actually be a swap of during childbirth. So if someone coming to say every man need to do DNA, it's not off point. It's actually necessary to check, because when you give birth, if you don't do a proper what's it called, follow up, your child might be swapped during what's it called, when doctor or nurses are doing their whatever they are doing, the child can be swapped. So every man during childbirth or family need to properly check to know that this is my child or this is not my child.
So I get a question to ask you. Are you trying to say that it don't really mean say woman they sleep around for this DNA matter to happen?
Yes.
For say this pikin no be my pikin.
100%.
So most time, if it be say the woman no actually sleep around,
Yes.
maybe na hospital this whole thing happen.
Yeah,
Now what they try talk with that?
maternity home are actually like 100%.
Yeah, Don Liu, what lecturer is saying can happen once in 100 cases.
Okay.
Brian, what do you think?
I think it's relative, to be honest, because if you're coming from the point of trust, you can't say that every man should tell his partner to go and do DNA test, because trust is for you to find a partner that you want to get married to. There has to be a certain level of trust. You understand? Yeah. So if she's saying, I understand where she's coming from. Don't get me wrong, but saying that every man should do DNA test for their child, I don't think it's right, because
it's not right.
I don't think it's right.
If
But if she's coming from the point of hospitals making mistakes, then that could happen.
yeah.
But if it's trust, I don't think so. Because if she's saying that everyone should do DNA test, it means that she's saying that all women are cheats and liars, and they are good women. So I
Okay,
don't think
Brian,
so.
what you are saying is that if a man is wanting to do a DNA test, that means the man doesn't trust.
Absolutely.
every wife will
Yes,
kick.
because personally, if I'm not married yet, but when I get married, and okay, let me not use myself. Let's say a guy gets married to someone, and all of a sudden he asks the girls to like do a DNA test. There's something fishy. You feel me? It means that it's like he must have seen or heard something that makes him to like doubt the level of trust. Do you get?
I want to talk to my co-host now, Don Liu. With this era of Gen Z and girls massively cheating, do you agree with what Brian is saying? Because
Me, I will not agree. The reason why I said I will not agree is this. If you check out with these things where they happen now, if you believe say you trust your wife very well, when we say your wife, you believe say you no fit go out, but you don't know say she dey do something when she go out. So maybe she get one thing. Okay, I get one story to talk. Most people know this story, but I no go mention name. Again, one man, he marry woman. As he marry woman, he don't know say the woman they comot, go they sleep with another man. When no the man. You understand? So later, this man, na a brother, see this woman with this man, say he they sleep with him. So his brother tell him, I mean no believe, but his brother they can't send them up. The man can't say and say, okay, this thing they truly they happen. Can't catch this woman with the man. Do you understand? So what am I trying to say? All this Gen Z, where would they see now? All those people, and all these girls, they know their body know they one place. So if now our parent era, I feel say that trust you were talking about, go there. But now that trust don't go really there, because if you say you trust the woman now, because you trust the woman, actually the woman they do something.
Okay, I want to ask Brian a question, because it's coming from the other side of the pool. Brian said if you ask your wife, okay, I want to go and do a DNA test, it might be out of trust. How will you feel after 25 years, or the children that you have been celebrating, they are my children and not yours?
I've had a case of 21 years.
I mean, that's why I said it's relative, you get, because you as a guy, you can't randomly go to the club, see a girl and say you want to wife her. You get? There has to be a certain level of foundational, trust.
That is what you think. There are people that want to wife a girl that is in the club.
Exactly. That's why I said it's relative. Every man is different. For me, I know what I want in a partner.
Okay.
You get?
Yeah.
So I can't. Don't get me wrong. When you go to the club, you might find a good girl. You go to the church, you might find a girl that you don't like.
Okay.
So it depends on you as a guy.
Okay.
You get? So if you find someone and you hastily rush into everything and, all of a sudden, 10 years, 21 years, like Jaga is saying, you find out that the child is not yours. Or you're for you. Because...
How do you start?
Because you rushed into it. You get? Relationships now, it's a gradual process. You have to get to know the person you're, eventually going to spend the rest of your life with. Except it's just a fling. But if it's somebody that you genuinely envisage your life with, see that person having kids with, trust me, man, you want to know that person better. You want to get to know her better. You get? So I get what Aisha Yusufu is saying, that everybody should do DNA, because now society has made women seem like they are all cheats, but they are good women.
They are still good women out there, and I have something that I watched. I want to use it to ask Brian a question. There is this woman, she was dating two guys and he wanted to marry one. And he said, since I'm marrying this guy, I want to do a last minute knocking with the other one.
Okay.
That last minute knocking resulted to pregnancy. Now, the man was living with this woman. They gave birth to 3 other children. The woman did not cheat after them. But the first child was not with the husband. So how will you say that you trust someone fully, you don't believe that the person can cheat? Because of that, you don't demand for DNA test.
Okay, I will be practical now.
First thing first.
You get? Sorry, you want to?
No.
Okay, I'll be practical now. I went on a date with this girl one time, and I asked her a question. I said, what do you bring to the table? She said she brings her looks. I was immediately turned off, because now, in this present time, every man, I believe, is going for not just looks. A man is looking for beyond looks, you understand? So if a lady with that mindset and mentality is saying she brings her good looks to the table, don't be surprised if tomorrow she goes and cheats on you because she thinks that she's Miss World. But if you find a girl that genuinely likes you, you will know. It all boils down to, finding your person. It all boils down to finding a girl that is your person. You get? Don Leon used a very perfect example, like during our mother's time. You see, marriages now don't last anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
You get married, 2 years, 3 years, divorce. It happens to celebrities as well. 1 year, 2 years. So even me, I don't feel encouraged with the marriages in this present time.
Okay.
Do you get?
Yeah.
But then again, I will still round it up with, they are good women, and not all women are cheats.
We all agree with you that there are good women out there. This question go to lecturer. Why do you think in this present era marriages don't last like in the times of our mothers?
Yeah, I think the present age now, people, the understandings are different, and the exposures are different. People tend to follow the trends. The narrative out there now is that every man has to be able to provide for the woman. So every lady believes that their man should be well doing. You have to be able to. Some will want you to have a car. Some will want to have a stable job that provide money.
Material things.
Yeah, material things are there. Nobody will want to start up with you. Even when you are strong, no man will want to stay. Particularly in Lagos. I don't know about the villages, I don't know, but in Lagos,
It's everywhere now.
yeah, everywhere now. You have to. If there are times if you have a type a button phone, at first no one want to associate with you. Yeah. You just have to appearance has to matter. They don't even know what are your prospects. Women will not want to. What they have no business with your prospect. You want to even know what you have physically before they can move to. So at the time you can have they saw something in you now. Tomorrow there's a table turned. They can begin to give you attitude, and that's when the marriages begin to have a different shape. So that means they can't stand with you at the test of time. It's not possible.
Now
it has to be something that I had an experience.
That means guess of nowadays no people follow man so
I
far.
had an experience when a marriage I would have had, it didn't work because at the time we met, she felt I was who I was. Yes, I was who I was because
she expected more.
Yeah, maybe she had a dream man. I had something. She physically saw I had something, and she felt that tomorrow my something will continue. Yeah, she saw something in there. At the time there was something an inch in my life, in my aspect, my personal life, my work, and there was a small change. She began to give some changes, some attitude and all that. That's how she drift. She drifted over me. I was smart, and I said, "Oh wow, she drifted." That means even if tomorrow we had something, she could see it happens.
That is life.
So that's just
that
it. So it won't stand. It won't stand in the test of time when they have to just I see these days. What you bring to the table? What blah 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 blah. I think it's actually quite. They know what they are doing, but they won't have like our parents, all our fathers and all that.
Okay, we want to take a vote of opinion. My co-host, Don Leo, will start first. Do you believe that even when you trust your wife, you still demand a DNA test? Yes or no?
This is a tough question.
We have to answer too. So
for me, I'll say yes. I will not demand. No, I will not demand a DNA test.
Okay, lecturer.
Yes, I will. I have to trust who I trust.
Okay.
My trust has to stand.
Okay.
If I believe my wife will not cheat, if I believe I don't know. For me, if a woman tells me she's pregnant, I will know she's actually mine. Okay. That is just me, though. So I won't further be requesting for the DNA test. Okay. So when I should request for the DNA test, when I feel that I should, because I didn't monitor the pregnancy of my wife.
Mr. Lecturer, the question is this: a yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Yes or no? Okay.
Yeah.
Will you require a DNA test
from my wife?
Yes or no?
I will not.
Okay. That is no.
Brian.
Okay. No.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, for me, I think just what lecturer who said it that there might be changing, swap in the hospital.
I said that. Yes. I will not.
Because of that, not because I don't trust my wife, because of that swap in the hospital. I might want to demand for, and there are some places that we'll be traveling to. You have to do a DNA test to confirm.
Confirming, okay.
Yeah, so I have to do, if I have the luxury, the financial capability.
That is why I went to explain.
To do a DNA test.
But me, I have something to say.
Okay.
This DNA of a thing. When you see, if your wife gives birth to a baby, when your wife gives birth to a baby, when you look at that baby, you know that this is your baby.
Not all baby.
Not all babies.
Not all
It might not,
baby.
it might not look exactly like you.
Not-
It might
not-
resemble
A
someone.
child might even look like you and not be yours.
No, it's not.
Exactly.
I don't agree.
Is it because you when the during the process of the pregnancy you were there? That would make the child now
Yes.
looks like you.
I don't know how it works.
I don't know
but
how it
just
works.
know that it's not because when the child looks like you.
Baba,
doesn't
don't
mean
leave
the
this
child-
thing there.
No,
The
no,
thing
they-
be
no,
say,
no,
if
they
you
get-
still be you be your pikin, you go
They
no leave
get
am.
saying say if they just newly born pikin, the pikin go dey change faces. Like if they just born am now, in 3 weeks time, if he still look like somebody else, now this one
Change face, change face.
Yeah,
Baby no dey change face o.
Say okay,
As that look when he get when he small, na that look he go still get when he dey
I get
grow.
what the Leon is saying. Because
Yeah.
there are some children you give birth to, no DNA needed.
DNA
See,
needed.
there get some children wey your wife go born e go resemble your wife brother. Shey you know.
Yeah, that one dey.
But that's wahala.
That one
Wahala,
dey.
wahala.
That one
But for
dey.
example, it's simple. I don't think in Osuma there's an albino.
Yes.
You don't think that what?
I don't think there's an albino in Osuma.
Say-
For example, tomorrow now.
You can't go born
I have
albino.
an albino.
You go ask question now. Because your full generation no
you
albino.
don't need to leave
No.
hospital.
You fit still born albino. It's called genetic disorder.
Yeah, that
You
one
fit
dey
still
there.
born albino. You know me say
No,
no.
where I come from, no.
They no dey say albino.
Albino they happen there for afternoon. You know they happen just maybe by chance. That need to be trait. That's trait.
Okay, this conversation has really been interesting and men dey here wey be say some don marry, some never marry, some get serious people wey dem wan marry, so dem dey talk out of experience and we have to go to the next topic.
Okay, during this December, so we dey see Whiskey, Davido, and Burna Boy dey spend money for club. Lecture, you reason say this money wey dem dey go spend for club, so they suppose give am to the less privileged instead of spending that money inside the club.
Yeah, they can see Whiskey, Burna Boy, the video can see reciprocate that same expenses they are making in the club to less privilege. The money is there. A lot of Nigerians cannot afford decent square meal in Nigeria.
Na dem born Nigeria.
You know me say when I dey born Nigerians, the same. You know me say you spend because I have spent a lot in club. Don't mean I cannot give enough again. That money you dey spend
But
for
you
club.
can't tell people how to spend their money.
No be say you have people at least just a heart of giving. People are suffering. The people are people need to. You can't be spending millions and someone cannot eat even get garri to eat. It's just simple heart of giving.
Lecturer, Burna Boy, Whiskey, and Davido, they are private entity. No be government we suppose channel this thing.
No,
go
na
with.
charity. Charity.
And
How they get their wealth.
And you
People
want tell
support
person,
them.
you want tell person now to
Spend
give to
their-
charity.
exactly.
No. It's just normal what we built in ourselves. People give you the money they have. Don't differ from sky.
If you make your money today and somebody comes to tell you how to spend it,
No, we're not saying how to spend their money.
it's the same
It's
thing.
a heart.
It's
It's an
still
act of
almost-
giving.
It's still the same thing. It's almost
Act
the
of
same thing.
giving, just charity. It's normal. We have to give to the
Charity is willingly.
public. It's willingly,
Yeah.
but we just have to because people support our music. People are fans. How we get our money? How do we give back to the public?
So
It's to try to-
so wetin
to
dey
the
try
public.
talk now be say even if as they spend money for club, no mean say their money don finish.
No.
Say they fit still carry another
can
money
still-
go give the less privileged.
Yes, even 2/3 of that money can
Okay.
still give to the public.
Okay.
You know mean say they no fit give, they can still give. No mean say they spend 1 billion in club. Me say their money don't finish.
Okay.
They can still give, except they don't want to give.
Okay, Brian, with during the festive period, we are still in festive period.
Exactly.
People are spending money. Davido, everybody that they spend money.
Ballers.
And I know here say Whiskey go Sulere. I know here say Davido go Ogun State. I know here say Burna carry rice go Port Harcourt. All these people they get their own money. You feel say they owe the public the whole public to give the things during Christmas.
I don't think so. If somebody wants to give out, you are giving out because you want to, not because you need you have the like someone is forcing you to give out. Do you get? Like generally, Wizkid, Burna and David, they give out. There was a time when during David's birthday, he got, celebrities to even random people to send him
Exactly.
money.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
gave
Yeah.
That
out the
was
money.
2 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't matter the time, but he did it. Burna Boy, he goes to Port Harcourt frequently to give out to people. Even in his music video, Higher, you could see it. I don't know if you've seen that video. Like when he was giving out stuff to people.
Yeah.
Who else? Wizkid goes to Surulere from time to time to give out. So
Yeah, I watched a video online
Exactly.
when Whiskey this December.
year.
So
No,
yeah.
no, Whiskey did not give out this year.
He went to Sulere. He was throwing out money
well,
now.
Okay,
You don't
early
need to-
this
you
year.
don't need to throw the money
Not
out.
early this. It should be this
Well,
December.
You don't need to throw the money
No.
out. I want to see Whiskey holding a foundation.
These
That-
guys, they have private channel of giving money to people.
the thing people don't understand is that those people give out and they don't put it in public. You get?
Exactly.
They give out and they don't put it out for people to see.
Exactly.
The same people, if Whiskey, David, and Burna give out, they'll say they are showing off. You get? So you can't tell people how to spend their money. If David, Burna, and Whiskey want to give out to people, they are giving out because they have good hearts. They are giving out because they want to help people. You get? So Nigerians can't come out one day and say, oh, David and Burna, Whiskey didn't come to Surulere this Christmas to give out. Nah, you can't tell them because when they are in the studio making music, working hard, nobody's there to help them. I know we contribute to their growth in terms of their music, their streaming, and whatnot. But let people live their lives how they want to live their lives. Oga, go and hustle for your money. You have 2 legs and 2 hands. Hustle for yourself and stop that entitlement. Stop having. I don't like people that have entitled mentality. You get?
Yeah.
They are giving us good music, beautiful music. Let them live their lives how they want to live their lives. Don't tell them how to like.
We're not telling anyone, but I think we have a legend who we can actually make a reference to. Kano Heart Foundation.
Okay.
We don't need Kano to distribute money to a particular client today to say, okay, Kano has done well for Christmas or for Easter.
Yeah.
Already he had an establishment of raising the foundation of heart. That alone, he has done his part. He has done his part. When you have issue of heart tomorrow, you go to that clinic or whatever hospital and
Your stuff will be subsidized.
It's been done.
I get.
Those are the things. There are other things that the video can also create.
Okay.
Whiskey can create.
We are going to take a vote
you know.
again. We are going to take a vote again, and it goes like this.
Let's go.
If you see Senate President and Davido spending money in the club, who will you hold responsible? You see Akpabio and you see Davido. Don Leo, my co-host.
This one again, that's the tough question.
Who will you hold accountable?
If you talk about the government, Akpabio, you go say our government money they chop. If you talk about Davido, they work for him money.
Okay.
You understand?
Is working his salary.
No. Let's not forget that Akpabio is receiving
salary allowances.
Okay. For me, my own.
Before you answer, on a neutral ground, Davido is supposed to be richer than Akpabio.
Normal. But if for our government, Akpabio rich past Davido.
No, you cannot say that.
Well, I don't know, Sha. Make I don't talk. I don't know that one, Sha. But the thing is this, for that one, I go dey on neutral ground, though. Man, no lie, because I no go say this one or this one.
Okay, lecturer, how will you hold that people they suffer when they spend money, Davido or Akpabio?
Now Akpabio go hold because Akpabio has not responded to his constituency.
Okay.
Because he has constituency project he was supposed to do, he has not done them.
Are you sure about that?
I'm very sure. I'm sure his constituency has no water. Like steady
But me, I will tell you about Akpabio. When Akpabio was the governor of Akwa Ibom State and we was in Akwa Ibom,
Okay.
that man was really working.
You said governor.
Yes.
No,
Now he's the
governor.
Senate
President.
president. And his response. Let's not
That's
forget.
the third man in
Now
Nigeria.
they do rules where they go. If you dey suffer today now because of say band A, band C, band D.
Yeah.
Now there they pass and say some people go there be say they go
Band
there
A, some people go
So
there
Brian,
band.
who will you hold accountable?
Bro, it's too easy. Akpabio.
Akpabio
That is
na
a
who-
public
who-
As
servant.
for
Public
me,
servant.
as for
Public
me,
servant.
I go Akpabio leg.
Akpabiole.
Davido is fortunate in his music
Well,
career.
everybody like get your own opinion, but
Yeah.
for me, I do on neutral ground.
And the people out there, please, may we not forget this discussion na opinion based. Now, wetin person believe and everything wey person talk here na a personal opinion and he get entitled to this opinion. So if you get any contrary opinion, you fit put am for comment section. So our next talk na Asake. You know, Asake come YBN, no be 2022 or so. Maybe
It's 2 years ago.
I stand to be corrected.
2022, yeah.
Okay.
22. No, I think it's 2021.
No,
I don't
22
know.
years ago. I think it's from our test it was 2 years ago.
Okay, 2 years ago. And before,
When I
may
heard
we
it
not
before.
forget, may I give us background, you know, history of everything. Before Asake come YBN, they get one artist wey be say be the bubble, Fireboy.
Fireboy, yes.
Fireboy and Rema, they put them
Yeah, they be did the
side to
same,
side.
yes.
And Asake, when Fireboy dey bubble, Asake dey look for who go help am promote some of his songs wey we never.
Yeah.
So
Not day now, not day
Olamide
like
come
year
sign am and he talk one day for radio. See, when Olamide sign am, Olamide give am the contract. He talk say Olamide say make he go check the contract, make he consult people before he sign because he was looking for fame and he know say
know
Bado go fit help am.
Yeah.
He say he no need to look, he go
Yeah.
just sign.
Yeah.
You understand? But now we dey hear rumor. None of them don come out confirm this thing. So this thing is still rumor. Say they don separate. Brian, how you feel about artists and record boss? All this separation and here and there.
First thing, if you're an artist, before you sign any contract, please read it first. Because this is what causes controversies now. You know, I was going through Twitter like today and I saw like a thread that was saying that Asake didn't read through his contract. You know, he just signed it, just like you said. So if he had read through that contract, probably wouldn't be having this issue now. You get? And there are people that say, oh, he has blown, so he wants to leave. He has blown, so he wants to leave.
That is what
Yes.
I think.
You get? Because Olamide na Baba, you get, first
Yeah,
of all.
Bado.
You get? So Olamide has put him up, you know, in terms of guidance, you know, getting him on shows. But if he feels that he wants to leave and his contract hasn't expired, then that's a breach of contract. But if he's leaving and his contract has actually expired, but they want him to extend it, he has the right
To say yes
to
or
say
no.
yes or no.
Yeah.
So like I don't know what's happening there, but I've seen that he removed YBNL from his, you know, bio on Instagram and the rest of them. You get? So like I said, if you're an artist and you want to sign a contract, don't think that, oh, I'm small, I just want to sign. Okay, read that contract first, look at the terms and conditions, and know if they are favorable to you.
True.
To avoid this issue. You
True.
get? Because Asake is an amazing artist. You know, he came in and blew. He's still blowing the music scene away.
Everywhere, you know.
Olamide has been doing it. That one is a legend. So I don't want it won't be nice. I believe I speak for most Nigerians when I say we want their head to be in the game. You know, we don't want them to be having issues and then to affect Ashake's music productivity or Olamide's headspace. So yeah, you know.
This thing now, if you look at it, maybe something like maybe they want him to extend his contract. He doesn't want to.
Mm-hmm.
But inside that, this thing when he signed, so nobody know how many years they write for there.
Exactly.
That contract paper when he say he signed, nobody know how many years
But
they write for
Don,
there.
I don't think any record boss will give you 2 years
No,
contract.
it's 5 years at least.
When I saw that 2 years, I was like, oh.
So, lecturer, what I was saying about Fireboy and Asake, if you be Fireboy and Olamide genuinely sign new artist and you can't promote the artist ahead of you,
Okay.
put yourself in Fireboy's shoe. How will you feel?
That's a nice question.
Well, I think I don't know the relationship between Asake and Olamide and relationship between Fireboy and Olamide.
They are just signing to YBN, the two of them.
Okay, and Ashake become more
Popular.
gain more popularity than
He was
Fireboy.
even nominated for Grammy.
And yeah, I've seen his work. All seen his work, and he has been his
So
album has been
So how
bubbling
do-
and making.
So
a lot
if
of
you are
waves.
Fireboy, will you want to leave the record label and go to another place, or you want to stay put?
I
Because
wouldn't want to leave. I want to stay.
why?
I will probably find what Asake did that I didn't do.
Okay,
I will
that
find
is
a relationship between him and Olamide that make him got that fame that I didn't. I'll try and get it to and stay and
The thing
do
is
my-
this.
do my-
The
do my
thing is
things.
this. The Fireboy DML, the guy also is famous.
Fireboy,
I just
yeah,
want to say,
some of
he's
his-
not
yeah.
doing bad.
He's not doing bad,
He's
you
not
know.
doing bad.
Now, okay,
Not doing
the
bad.
reason why I felt bad for Fireboy is when Fireboy came out, and around that time, Rema came. I don't know who came out first.
Fireboy came first before.
Okay,
Fireboy.
they were comparing the two of them. At
Yeah.
the time, people were saying Fireboy because all Fireboy songs are it.
Yeah.
Now, can you compare Rema
Now,
with Fireboy now?
You
No.
cannot confuse.
Now-
has gone with Wilder.
Okay. Now, let's take this conversation will continue. Let's quickly take a vote again. Between Ashake and Fireboy, who is a better singer?
Jaga, don't do this.
Fireboy.
Don't do
Fireboy
this.
national or worldwide.
Who?
There was a time when I would have said Fireboy without thinking twice. But Ashake has been good. Oh, but I will say Fireboy. Fireboy just edges it a bit.
Okay, Brian, do you think since Fireboy is a better singer?
Yeah.
Okay, let's take another vote. Who is more marketable between Fireboy and Ashake?
There's a way Ashake came into the market
Okay,
that Fireboy was not doing.
okay.
So that thing makes him more
In
popular.
In one way.
The type of music he brought,
Mm.
the way he does his own music.
I don't
You
know why
understand?
you rate your songs who are peculiar to a particular tribe.
Okay,
To
who is more marketable between Ashake and Fireboy?
It's Ashake.
Who goes at the talk now? Who go sell more records?
It's Ashake. Ashake will say more.
Okay, why will this question goes to Brian? Ashake sing 70% of his songs with Yoruba.
That is the issue I have.
Fireboy sings 85% of his songs with English. And Ashake is selling out in UK that speaks English. He's selling out in US that speak English. Why? Why not Fireboy?
Man, I feel like first off, Nigerians are everywhere.
Okay.
You get
Correct.
If you go to the UK, Yorubas are much
Yes.
there than any other
Like-
tribe.
Nigeria.
And that language is becoming a national language.
Yeah, true.
Like Ashake, like Jaga says, 70% of his music are like Yoruba, if not even
I think
more,
it's-
even
I think it's-
90%.
Yes.
Because
Higher than
you know,
75%.
so like there's a
Nigerian
reason why his music does so well in the UK. There's a reason why he sells the O2. You get, because there are lots of Yorubas
In the
in
UK.
The UK.
There's some Nigerians you see, English Nigerians. They are Yoruba Nigerians.
Yeah.
You get, and they resonate with his type of music.
Yeah.
If you are Nigerian and you're living in the UK for a long time, you get, there's a part of you that wants to come back home. So when you hear a particular sound that resonates with where you're coming from, you would naturally want that person, stream their music, want that person to come and perform for you. Just because you want to feel like home
Yeah.
in the UK.
Yeah.
You get. Take nothing away from Fireboy. Fireboy is an amazing singer.
I swear.
Amazing,
I swear.
You get. The question you asked, who is more marketable between the two of them? For me, I feel like in the normal scene, Fireboy should be more marketable.
Okay.
Yeah, but because Nigerians are so diverse and they're everywhere,
Everywhere.
and they need to resonate with the fact that he's
Their
singing
culture.
a song that represents their culture, and they want to feel like home. He's a good singer. Ashake is a good singer, like he sings really well. Take nothing away from his music. His music is good. I'm not trying to say that because Nigerians are in the UK, that's why. But his music is
I think
good.
music now is
You
vibe.
get.
It's all about vibing.
You know, there is one thing I still want to disagree with. Ashake is not selling out arenas in UK because we have more Yorubas in UK.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm not limiting it to just Yorubas. I said Nigerians. in general.
Nigerians,
You
yes.
get, I said, if you are a Nigerian in diaspora, there's no way you will not want to come home. You miss home. You want to come back home. You get, but so when you hear Ashake singing, you know, you hear that he's coming to the UK.
You want to go and see him.
And it's
especially when
pulling
he's singing.
If you check the crowd, it's mostly
crowd.
black.
You
Black.
Before this podcast, I was studying Ashake and the way Olamide promoted Ashake.
Yeah.
This is what they did. It's all about promotion. They frauded Ashake music in the market. Ashake was releasing music almost every month. Some he release music, that one will not go down. He release another one.
Yes.
And there was massive promotion. If you do that to Fireboy, don't you think
Fireboy
Fireboy will be in the same level of Ashake?
He could have been
Bro,
the same.
like is it for me or for anybody?
No,
Every producer or every director, or like every owner of a record label, when they see an artist, for example, when they see artists like this now, make I bring and come my pattern. When they see artists like this now, they go know say this artist when it comes so go give them money past the former artist where they get.
True.
So because of that, they go want promote that new artist where they newly
exactly
get.
what happened.
They go want promote that new artist, may give them money. Because the other one where they get, they go down. So if they promote this new artist now, go give them better money. So because of that, they go want forget about the former one where we say the first they promote before. Now so it just be. So you not go really blame them.
Okay, since we are talking about music and Ashake, I think this is the time for us to do a little, we like call it a game or another vote. We will all be saying our top 5 in the Nigerian music industry. I think we round up with that. Top 5, dead or alive. Let's start with the Don. Let's start with Don Liu.
Top 5.
Yes.
Okay. Is it with the one with the most awards?
No, the one you like most.
My number one artist in Nigeria is Davido.
Okay. No, start from 5.
From 5. Okay.
Yeah.
5. I love Rema.
Rema. 5. 4.
Bonner.
3.
Wizkid.
2.
Will I even put 2 now? Oh, I didn't do it very well.
Okay.
I say Rema 4.
Okay.
Bonner 3.
3.
Wizkid 2. Then Davido 1.
Who
The 5th artist I will put on that list is I will not forget my brother Charlie Poppy.
Charlie.
Just come yesterday.
Lecture. Let's go. Who is your top 5?
Two
Two
Baba.
Baba.
1.
Okay,
like
number
top
1.
5.
Okay, you start from 1. 2 Baba, number 1.
Yeah, Orishefemi, number 2.
Number 2.
And the band, I'm the band.
Number 3.
Timaya.
Number 4.
Then we'll go to this my guy again. What's his name? He don't die. Runtown.
Runtown. Number 5. You don't finish
Don't
now.
finish. Okay.
Yeah.
Runtown.
Okay, Brian.
Brian is still alive.
He's alive,
Sorry,
oh.
sorry, sorry.
Yeah.
Runtown.
He's alive, oh.
Runtown, yeah, right.
Please.
He said he don't die.
Brian,
Sorry.
let's go.
Okay.
Runtown, yes,
Number
yes,
5,
yes.
Jesse Jacks.
Okay.
Number 3, Vector.
Okay.
Number 4, Vector. Number 3, The Bunch.
Okay.
Number 2, Davido. Number 1, The King Legend, 2 Baba.
2 Baba, let's go. For me, I wish it's top 6 because Sans Sultan should have been in my 6th
legend.
position.
Yeah, that was what I was
Yeah.
saying.
So number 5, I have Rema. 4, I have Davido. 3, I have Burna Boy. 2, I have Wizkid. 1, I have 2 Baba. Thank you. Today was nice with a lot of beautiful faces in the studio. No, there not be women, no, but they fine like women. That's the reason why I say beautiful, you know. Thank to Brian, lecturer, my co-host Don Leo. Now know how the matter be now.
So.
Today has been conversational, opinion based, and we enjoy everything. Keep watching G's Corner podcast on YouTube. Is G's Corner, Instagram, TikTok, X, and Facebook.
Let's go.